Oh, okay.
So I will be doing the IELTS listening simulation practice, and I would love to share my screen. There you go. Yeah, is it visible now?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to do this IELTS listening simulation practice, and I would like to give you some of the test information as well as the marking criteria, not as long as the IELTS speaking test information and the marking criteria, so we can just jump to the sample questions for this listening practice. Okay,
Okay.
so yeah. Uh, okay. What do you do? What do you know about this listening IELTS test? Do you got like any known information before?
Hmm. Well, I can see your screen. So that's 4 sections, 10 questions each. But other than that, I think I only know that they have monologues and also they have filling in the form, right? And
Mhm.
also lecture or I don't know, two people talking to each other. I don't know. Yes, but I only know generally.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, from what you have read through this, and so we got this like sections for this listening test with like 10 questions each. So it's
Mm-hmm.
basically 40 questions in total. And
Mm-hmm.
generally, the listening recordings will start off easier, and then it will get harder as you progress through the exam questions. So that's why there's like section one, two, three, and four. That means that section one will start off easier, and then you will get the hardest part in the section four.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so although this IELTS speaking is generally for like just English tests for like everyone, they got this range of accents which include some British accent, Australian, New Zealand, American, and Canadian. If you might be familiar with like some other accents, that will be great. But these are the like the most important or like the most significant accents that will be used during the listening test. So there won't be any like other accents that use other than this ones mentioned. Because I
Mm-hmm.
haven't really found like from the practice or even the real exam that they got maybe Indian accent or like maybe the uh, Malaysian accent. No, but these are like the most common one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
But
before we're jumping, oh, sorry, yeah.
uh, I don't understand British accent. Is it going
Oh,
to be a lot of British in IELTS or like
well,
mix like what you said here?
yeah, that will be mixed though. Like IELTS practice or like just IELTS like IELTS tests in general will like say a lot of like accents and they will get like more like general English which can be used in like any other countries. So it's not limited to the British accent to the British accent, but it will be like also there are the accents that is given here. So if you don't like if you're not quite confident with your like British listening practice, then the only thing we can do is like just keep practicing and don't limit yourself to like do only the British listening practice, but you also need to do like this Australian, New Zealand, and like other accents that is given.
Mm, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so before we're jumping to the marking criteria, I would like to show you some of like more detailed information about this IELTS listening test. So as what I've mentioned before, that there will be like 40 questions in total. So approximately, the test will end like for 40 minutes, and the recording will last for like 30 minutes. And what you have mentioned before as well, that there will be like some monologue and some fill-in forms and some lectures. Yeah, that's true. And there's like conversation between two people. It's either like going to grocery shopping or like doing the registration form for like maybe a hotel
Mm,
bookings or like gym like subscription. And there will be like a speech or talk which is one person, which is like social context, or maybe like some lecture recordings or some seminars, or like those maybe you are also listening to like TED talks. That will be like pretty similar to that. And the third one will be like conversation between up to four people for like educational or training context. So this will be like there will be one, no, at least like two to four people that will have some conversation, and then you will feel like the gap between the like for the questions that is given to you. And the fourth one is like a talk by one person on an academic subject. So this will be like either the same for the second one, like might be like the lectures or like the seminars or any academic related, because IELTS are often be used for like students going abroad. So this will like train you how you can like listen to the lectures that will be given in your university, or like the seminars in your like maybe just university event or just normal academic event. And the last one, that all IELTS candidates take the same like listening test. So although there will be like some different recordings or like some different topics, but the type of the questions or like the type of the recordings will be the same.
okay.
Yeah. So
I
do you
think I
get any
understand
questions?
this. No, no,
Okay.
no, no.
So also the IELTS listening, well, it can like it can also be like IELTS reading, writing, listening. For all of them, they got like this computer based and paper based. And basically this I will say computer based will be easier for your just like reading and listening, and especially writing, because you can just like type in your computer, in the given computer, while you're like you need to write by your hand for the paper based. So if you're having the paper-based listening test, then you need to listen and write the answers of the questions of the question papers at the same time. So you will be like I don't quite remember actually. Like you will be given like a piece of paper that will make a note of your recordings, and you can there will be like some techniques or like some skills that you need to know about doing this listening test. Some people might like just take a few notes of the recordings, and then they will
Mm,
see the notes to and then transfer the answers to the question paper. But some people will just listen and write the answers at the same time. So they do not take any notes from the recordings. They're just like depending on their listening abilities. But
mm,
for yeah, computer delivered IELTS listening test, you will input all your answers to the computer itself, and you will also be given the paper, like a piece of paper that you can take note. Then you will be given 2 minutes, around 2 minutes to review your answers, and you can change anything if you want to. So these are like the difference between like paper and the computer listening test. Yeah, you can just like try to consider what is best for you, like either the paper-based IELTS test or the computer-based IELTS test, and it's in your at your convenience. But I would say that computer IELTS test will be like much easier. Yeah. Do you get any
Mm.
questions?
No, 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 everything is clear.
Okay. So, and the point 6 until 12 will be like there will be some instructions before you're listening to the recording, so just make sure that you read all the instructions well and understand it. If you have any questions, you can ask the examiner, or like the navigator of the exam that will be like around you. So just make sure that if you have any questions, please do ask before anything bad might happen. So
Mm.
yeah. And if you feel that there will be also this sound checking, that so you will literally be given like a headphones, and then you can adjust your screen, you can adjust your layout, you can adjust your font, or even the colors and even the size. And you can also try to do sound checking by like seeing if you can listen to your audio, to your recordings good enough. And if it's not too loud, then you can just like put your volume up. If it's too loud, then you can put your volumes down, so on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is there any questions for this?
No, so far I understand.
Okay. So, if you don't get any questions, we can do this marking criteria. Basically, since we got this 40 questions in total, so the scores will be based on your correct answers. Okay, the wrong answers will not reduce or decrease your scores. So please just fill out the like question paper, or like the computer, just all of it. So like do not leave any blanks, do not leave any like questions like unattended. So please try your best to answer all of it. And then these are the pen scores of each correct answers. If you don't mind, what is your like pen score like target?
7, I think.
7. So at least you
Mm-hmm.
need to make like 30 to 31 correct answers, which you can kind of
Oh.
like predict. Yeah, so it's like 30 or 31 out of 40. So at least you only uh can have 9 to 10 questions wrong. Since we got this like 4 parts, so you can decide whether you are like you feel like, okay, this section 1 I can only make one mistake. Let's say this section 2 I can make 2 or 3 mistakes. This section 3 I can make like some mistake of this, because sometimes uh you are aware of mistakes you like make. Like let's say you miss this one question because the recordings were like, maybe let's say it's too fast, the speaker was speaking too fast, so like you didn't get the answers right, or you didn't even like know what they're talking about. Then you will say that, okay, I missed this one question, then I got this one mistake. Or like then you can say this one question is like, oh, I'm hesitant about this question, I'm hesitant if my answer is right or wrong. Then you can say that, okay, this is such hesitating point, so let's say that it is a mistake. But do not feel like
Mm.
demotivated if you feel that the recordings are um too hard, or like it's not your lucky day or something, because IELTS listening is basically based on your luck, I can say. Since I took like IELTS test for twice, and then I got like much different questions that is asked. So yeah, just like try as best as you can, and try to calculate how many mistakes you can have in each section. At least that's what I did.
Mm. Okay. Uh, is it going to be fast, the speaking speed?
No. So, depending on your section, so if we're starting off the section 1, the speed of the speaking will like just normal native speaker will speak actually. It will not be like slowed, or it will not be like fastened as well. So it's just a normal speaking pace of like any person, or like any native speaker. So I would say that these sections are actually in normal pace of the speaking
Hmm.
ability of people.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Do you get any questions for this test information and the marking criteria?
I think I understand.
Okay, if you understand this, then we can jump on to the sample test. I will just give you like some brief listening practice, and just bear with me, please. Mhm. Okay, so can you see this new screen? We will try to do
Uh-huh.
one questions 1 to 6 for this listening practice, and this is
Mm-hmm.
like the first section, so it won't be as hard as the other sections, and then we can see like how your listening progresses. Does that make sense?
So where should I put my answers? Should I just type it on a notepad?
Yeah, you can have a note on your paper, or you can have a note on your laptop or computer. So just like to make it ready for these 6 questions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
So
Miss, is it
before
going to be
we're
hard?
no, this is just a
Ah.
starting section, so it won't be as hard as the other ones.
Okay.
So before we're trying to like answer all of this, I want you to read all this like basically before doing the IELTS listening part, you need to read through all the questions first, so you get the ideas what they're actually talking about. If you're looking at here from this bit to this bit, what do you understand?
Well, I need to fill maximum with 2 words and a number. Oh,
Okay.
how many numbers? What do you mean numbers? Wow.
Okay. So here, basically, you are asked to write no more than 2 words and
Mm-hmm.
or numbers. So this means that numbers here doesn't mean that it's only like one number, like one or like two or like nine, but it means that a whole set of number.
Ah, okay.
So
Oh, like
let's
number
say,
one, phone number, yeah.
yeah. So
It
let's
will be
say
like
that,
numbers, right?
yeah. So it can be like just one number, or it can be like a whole set of number. So
Okay.
let's say that here, uh, these are like the removal booking confirmation. So the customer name is Ruby Thompson, and there's this contact phone number, which is like it won't be only one number, right? So there will be like a whole set number that will be like maybe like, oh, 7521 blah 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 something.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
you need to write all these numbers, and it doesn't mean that it's only one number or two, but it's just like a whole set number that is given from the recordings. Yeah, does
Okay.
that make sense?
Okay. Okay. It's clear.
Okay. So yeah, you can read this removal booking confirmation table here before I start the recording, the audio recording.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as what I've said before, this is like a removal booking confirmation. There will be like some details of the customers that are asked from the audio recordings, and there will be like customer name, contact phone number. There's a collect from, there's a ship to, prepare for shipment on, tidy up, the collection at the store before shipment. So before we're listening to the audio, I want to ask you does what ship means to you?
Ship means sand.
Okay, that's great. What does this means?
Tidy up the collection site, meaning you have to clean up,
Okay,
making sure
and
everything is neat.
okay, yeah. And what about this one?
Mm, you have to save. No, you place. I don't know. What does it mean actually?
Okay, so store before shipment for here means that you need to like because this is like a removal booking confirmation, and this is about like
Uh,
a thing, or like you can say like a parcel, so you need to store or like keep the thing or like your stuff before the shipment for, it's like it's
mm.
more like about duration, how many months or years you need to keep your stuff before the shipment.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Now that's clear.
Okay. Yeah. So the easy tip for this part is like you read through the like the questions here, like the contact phone number, collect from, and so on, and then you can try to like imagine or like just predict what the answers might be. Like for example, this contact phone number is, so the answers must be like a set of numbers, sorry.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Then there's
yeah.
also the collect from. This shows that, oh, there's this Hamilton, Waikato, New Zealand. This means that this is an address.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also this ship to. It means that this stuff will be sent to, and we got this clue as well. There will be like Alberta, Canada. So that will be an address as well.
Mm.
Okay, so
Mm.
if you're looking on this one, prepare for shipment on, what will the answers be?
Date. Today.
Date. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so because we have this prepare for shipment on, and the next bit here, we got the January the 9th and January the 12th, then the like possible answers will be,
Date. A day.
yeah, the day. It's either like Monday until Sunday.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Okay.
The day, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. For this one, since we have talked about it, so what do you think the answers will be?
Number of months.
Okay, number of months. For this one, you can write it in words or you can write it in numbers. So it's either like
Oh,
just, let's say it's 6 months. You can say it's X, IX, or you can just like put the numbers.
oh, it's okay, right?
Yeah, it is fine. Either is fine.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so we will start this practice. I will only play the recording for once. So please pay
Oh,
attention to
okay.
the audio recordings and do as fast as you can.
Okay.
Section 1. You will hear a conversation between a customer and a moving agent. First, you will have some time to look at questions 1 to 6. Now, listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 6.
Good day. You've reached Waikato Swift Removals. How can we be of service?
Hello. I don't know where to start. My situation is just so frustrating.
I see. If I were to guess, I'd say you're relocating, and it seems like an impossible task to you.
Spot on. I'm moving from New Zealand to Canada this month, and there's so much stuff that I absolutely need to bring along with me.
You've called the right place. We specialize in such things, but we'll need to know a few details to be able to help you. Let's start with your full name and your phone number.
It's Ruby Thompson, and you can reach me at 02637 99785. If I'm not available, you can leave me a voicemail and I'll call you back as soon as possible.
Very well. We'll also need to know the pickup location. Will it be in the Waikato region?
Yes, I'll have my things prepared for pickup at 119 Avalon Drive. That's Avalon Drive in Hamilton, Waikato, New Zealand.
Splendid. And what would be the delivery address in Canada?
During the first few months, I'll be staying at 2096 Jasper Avenue. That's JASPER Avenue in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Alberta? A friend of mine lives there. I've heard that the weather there is somewhat more extreme. In any case, when would you like us to schedule the pickup?
Next Wednesday would be ideal. That'll be January the 9th.
Yes, that's perfectly possible. Would you also like us to clean after the pickup? We gladly offer it to all our customers for a minor fee.
Is it me? Or what? Is it my connection? What is this?
Hello?
Hey, is everything okay?
No, I don't think it's okay. I got
Okay.
disconnected and the audio became really bad. Okay. Sorry, can we still do it?
Yeah, like what questions
Number
are
one.
you?
Number 1. I'm still at number 1 and then I got disconnected.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'll just try to. We will try to do until number 3 first, and then we
Okay.
can just like talk about it. Okay.
Okay, sure.
You can reach me at
Just 1 second.
And it seems like an impossible task to you.
spot.
Waikato Swift Removals. How can we be of service?
Hello. I don't know where to start. My situation is just so frustrating.
I see. If I were to guess, I'd say you're relocating, and it seems like an impossible task to you.
Spot on. I'm moving from New Zealand to Canada this month, and there's so much stuff that I absolutely need to bring along with me.
You've called the right place. We specialize in such things, but we'll need to know a few details to be able to help you. Let's start with your full name and your phone number.
It's Ruby Thompson, and you can reach me at 02637 99785. If I'm not available, you can leave me a voicemail and I'll call you back as soon as possible.
Very well. We'll also need to know the pickup location. Will it be in the Waikato region?
Yes, I'll have my things prepared for pickup at 119 Avalon Drive. That's Avalon Drive in Hamilton, Waikato, New Zealand.
Splendid. And what would be the delivery address in Canada?
During the first few months, I'll be staying at 2096 Jasper Avenue. That's Jasper Avenue in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Alberta? A friend of mine lives there. I've heard that the weather there is somewhat more extreme. In any case, when would you like...
Okay, so did you get all the answers for questions number 1 till 3?
Yeah, I think so, but I'm not sure. Probably I misheard, but let me see. So for the spelling one, we have to write it. Oh, so they spelled the name, yeah?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, that's nice. So let's see if I
So
can get all correctly.
did you write your answers right away, or did you take notes of the audio recordings?
I just wrote it right away.
Okay, that's really fine. Okay, so what was your first answer?
026
Yeah.
37
Mm-hmm.
99 785.
Okay. Number 2,
Avalon Drive.
how do you spell it?
Avalon Drive.
Mhm. Okay. Ship to,
And Jasper, Jasper, Jasper Avenue.
how do you spell avenue?
Is it Avenue?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, right.
Okay, so we can try to submit these answers. And there you go. So yeah, you got the first question correct for
Oh,
this
that's
one.
nice.
Yeah, so
Okay.
if we're looking at this bit, um yeah. So here, the customer is it's Robbie Thompson, and you can reach me, and she said you can reach me at 026 785. So if you listen, if you like hear double or triple, it means that double means like 2 and triple means like 3. So let's say that I say 999, that means 999. Double nine means 99. Did well here, so well done. Then the second one, you also got this question right, Evelyn Drive, because she also spelled on this Avalon. You got it over here, and drive, you should know, like drive just means drive, which like the normal spell. Then yeah,
Miss,
so you got
if I put drive with small d, is it okay?
um that will be better to put like the capital D, because this
Oh,
shows an address. And since the computer will like if you're taking the computer IELTS listening, uh that will depend on what they like put on the answer sheet. So it might be wrong, but it might be right as well.
oh, okay, okay. Thank you.
The third one, you also get this correct, Jasper Avenue. And not all people knows how to spell avenue, so that's why I asked you before. Then because and she also didn't spell on the avenue on the word of avenue here, so you got it all correct, which is very good. And I believe that you can do more like correct answers for the next questions that we got. So until
Okay.
here, do you get any questions?
No, no, no.
No?
So yeah, no, that's good. I'm happy that I got all correct. I was not sure.
Okay. Yeah, so what we have been learning today for this listening for this IELTS listening practice, would you mind like giving me some brief explanation what we did today?
We saw. I learned some. I learned the basic of listening test IELTS, and Miss Kiara, sorry, Miss Kiara also showed me how to show me the marking, how they mark the test, and
Mhm.
also the details of how the test is, the format of the test is. And also we did some some listening practice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I managed to answer 3 questions, thankfully correctly. Yeah. I think that's it.
Okay, that's really good. Do you find these 3 questions easy for you?
I think it is. It's quite clear. You just have to see the clue and then you answer it. It's quite obvious,
Okay,
I
that's
think.
yeah, that's great to hear. Okay, so if you don't get any questions, I might end this simulation videos until this minute. So and I will give you the next link for the feedback. Okay?
Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.